global jewelry finds from around the world. And we have, I think, every gemstone from A to Z, from Ammolite to zircon and everything in between. You're gonna get like one of the most incredible classes in gemstones today from the award-winning and incredible gemologist, Michael Valitutti. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Sarah. We're gonna dive right into our second hour, and I'm gonna give you a little showcase of what is yet to come. In fact, you're gonna see gemstones this hour we've never had the opportunity to show you before today. Are you ready for this? It might be your only look at one of the most expensive garnets in the world. One of the most rare garnets in the world. It is a whisper of green. It's the pale green garnet called demantoid. It's a very light form of green garnet. It's from the Dragon Mine in Namibia. It's famous. It has the highest dispersion of any garnet, and it's even a higher dispersion rate than a diamond. It has more sparkle. It has incredible clarity. It's all natural. It's untreated. It's divine. It's so incredible, and it's brand new today. 781625 is your item number. I want you to see that before it sells out. Now, another beautiful find from Michael Valitutti. Oh my goodness, the party continues. You have been loving the Cobalt Blue Spinel, and we have a brand new ring. Brand new this hour, first time ever in the pear-shaped design. Look at how glamorous and fabulous that is, but can you take your eyes off of that Cobalt Blue Spinel? It's not a sapphire, it's not a tanzanite, it's not a topaz, this is spinel. That is found in some of the most royal collections in the world, but this cobalt blue will sweep you off your feet. Isn't it riveting? It's one of the most eye-catching, show-stopping gemstones in the world. You're seeing it here for the first time. 781632 is your item number. Oh my gosh, that's just to die for. Okay, and then I promised you a party. This is the Carnival Ring. In Michael Valitutti's illustrious history of decades on television as an award-winning designer, a graduate gemologist, he's never had a more popular ring than the Carnival Ring. This is his latest incarnation. Apatite, Alexandrite, Cobalt Spinel, Podparacha Sapphire, Grizzly Emerald, Sapphires, Peridot, Tanzanite. His #1 best-selling ring in the world is back, and today it's on sale. It's $90 off the regular price. There are 18 different gemstones, 22 different stones in total on this ring, and that's why we call it the party. That's why we call it the Carnival. It's his signature ring, and today we have the lowest price we have ever offered. These aren't just any gemstones. They're some of the most rare and exotic and sought after stones in the world. Fully finished gallery. It's a party, it's a celebration, and you're gonna love grabbing that ring. I would shop that one early, 776529. Did you hear me say Ammolite? Did your ears perk up and you said, wait, did Sarah say everything from Ammolite to zircon? Oh yes, I did. And I know we have some amazing gem collectors out there. We have an Ammolite ring to kick off this hour and an Amolite necklace. Let me see if I can get my hand in there and you can see them both together, because Ammolite is really one of the hardest stones to capture in the world. But once you get your eyes on Ammolite, you will settle for nothing less. It is brand new this hour. It's a true organic gemstone. It's a fossilized shell that is millions and millions of years old. And today, you're seeing it in this fabulous Panther design. Do you see the red? Do you see the green? Do you see the blue? Do you see the purple? It is a rainbow of color. We have a ring available for you. You can see how pretty that is. I'm gonna hold that up for you. And we also have a matching pendant. Now the pendant is done in an oval design, and they both are going to be gone before the end of the hour. That's my prediction. If you do want the pendant, we're already down to 3 dozen. 3 dozen of you can scoop the pendant. It does come on the chain. Let's kick it off at the ring, and let's bring in Michael Valitutti, one of my favorite Italians who has traveled the world to bring you these exotic stones. But you did not go very far to find Ammolite, because you're coming to us live via Canada. A homegrown gemstone. How about that?
It really is, and I'll never forget my experience at the mine. It's the Bear Paw Formation, the St. Mary River. It's the only place where Ammolite is found in the world. And to my amazement, when I saw how they dig this out and everything good, we got photographs of that, showing the incredible effort that it takes to actually excavate this dinosaur. Now, it's only mined late May, June, July, August. By September 10th to 15th, it's done. And it's completely hand dug. And there they are extracting it from the clay. And there I am, a younger man, as about 12 years ago, and watching it being done. It's the most amazing experience in the world. And then it's all cut in Canada, mined in Canada. It really is an amazing natural stone. And it is the most beautiful prehistoric fossil in the world. It represents every color of the rainbow, and it's all natural. I mean, this is an actual shell. Look at that. That's the way it actually comes out of the ground. Now it's all covered in muck, but I saw that. And they just polished that up, and there's all the colors of the rainbow. And it's interesting because central Canada was the bottom of an ocean 65 million years ago. Back then, whatever killed the dinosaurs changed the world and made this gem a possibility. Do you believe that you're holding a 65 million year old fossil in your hand? It's incredible.
It's a museum quality piece, and we rarely get to show you a lot of Ammolite here at HSN. And when we do, they go fast, and they're not all created equal. Do you see how beautiful that looks on Orshi? You can see the fire, you can see that rainbow of color. And it's not an easy stone to work with, right? These are all set in a triplet design, right, Michael?
Yes. And what a triplet means is that when they cut the stone here from the Ammolite, which I actually have it here on my turntable, here it is they will cut the solid piece away, then they will put it on an ironstone backing, and then they will put a quartz cap on top of it to protect it. But I sell whole Ammolite, not composite Ammolite. Composite Ammolite is where they take little bits that's left over, and they kind of glue it together like a mosaic. I don't sell that. This is actual sliced, real whole Ammolite.
Look at
the
that.
Real deal.
Thanks, guys, for that shot.
Yeah,
because it's not also very often, Michael, that you get all the colors captured in one stone specimen, and you don't always see it with that beautiful faceted, beautiful triplet design. I love how that sort of brings that stone to life.
It really, really does bring that stone to life. Matter of fact, if you go to some of the most famous hotels in like the Banff Springs hotels, if you come to Canada, we are the manufacturer of all that Ammolite jewelry that you see there. It's made in this factory. So we got a very good pedigree with this stone. So it's incredible. But when you go there, you'll pay 3 times this price, by the way.
Oh, I would not be surprised at all. Do you see the Panther design at the top? Come on in and take a look, because Michael really knows how to do his critters. Michael, tell us about that. You have sort of a Panther. Is it his tail that's wrapped around the bottom?
Exactly it, yeah. Yeah, and we love the Panther design, and I think it just elevates this and brings it to a whole different venue. We did the pendant with the multicolored gemstones, but I wanted to create one of my animal figures with this, and it had to be the Panther. It's like the Panther found this in the jungle and just wrapped its body around it and said, "This is mine. I own it." The colors are spectacular. Now, in the Panther, in the ring, we have a faceted quartz cap, and in the pendant, we just have a domed quartz cap for a different optical effect. Again, all natural, and you're right. This is from my own existing inventory. I picked the best one, so you're getting full color spectrum in these Ammolites. And again, they're sliced from a whole Ammolite.
Yeah, when you want the real thing in Ammolite, go to a Canadian, because it's literally right next door. It's an all-natural stone, and it's one of the few organic gemstones that has this incredible rainbow of colors. It really comes to life. Okay, it's going fast. We've got to move on. The ring available in sizes 5 through 11, and then we have the pendant, and that does come with the chain, and that has an 18-inch chain for you with a 2-inch extender, all done in precious metals. So everything you see this hour, some of the most rare, exotic, unusual stones in the world, all precious metal settings with the sterling silver palladium alloy. I think you're going to be thrilled. I am crazy about that Panther Ammolite ring. Who does that? Michael Valitutti does. Who does that? Okay, so last look there. Yeah, exactly. You guys do. 077433. Almost every single Ammolite piece that I've presented on the network has sold out very, very quickly. So we'll keep you updated. All right. Are you ready for Burmese Rubies? That's what's coming up next. If you want some of the most premium rubies in the world, you want the most expensive rubies in the world, these are considered the finest rubies in the world. We're going all the way to Burma. You've probably heard of Burmese rubies. They are known for the finest color. They are known for their clarity. This is that pigeon blood red color that the Burmese ruby is famous for. Right now, they are unparalleled in the world of rubies. And you want to trust your source. You want to go directly to the mine, and that's what Michael Valitutti does. It is a brand new ruby bypass ring. You're seeing it here for the very first time. It's on FlexPay for you. Michael, dive on in and tell us all about this ring. It is gorgeous.
I had the pleasure of visiting Mogok, which is where these rubies are from. They have video of it. And this is all open pit mining. This is actually done by the local villagers. And what they do is all these rubies are actually sieved from open gravel pits. Now, what you're seeing there is the water is emulsifying and carrying all the gem-bearing gravel up from the hills, and it actually deposits in the lowland. What they do there is they're going to dig that out and sieve it. And inside this gem-bearing gravel, they'll find ruby, they'll find spinel, and they'll find sapphire. Now, why does this occur? Mogok in Burma is unlike any other geological formation. It is a natural depository of gemstones because it occurs a valley in the middle of 3 mountain ranges at a high elevation. Here it is on my turnstile. This is actually the rough, and this is the host stone here. This is all natural ruby from Burma. GIA, when I studied, says, and you can go to their website, it says, Burma has long been considered the finest depository of rubies known in the world, quote unquote, and it really is. It's amazing when you see these gems come to life, how they're just hand-picked. Why? Nature cleans these stones. Other ruby deposits are primary, so they haven't been like pre-cleaned by nature. These have gone through a journey that has lasted millions of years. They've been pre-filtered by Mother Nature. So what we have left is the ruby in its purest natural form. That's why they're coveted, and I've got them.
They really are. I mean, think about it. If you're a July baby, this is your birthstone. Or if you just want to have the finest gem collection in the world, or maybe this is just your first ruby. Why not go for the best? Go for the best in class, one of the most premium sources, one of the most expensive, one of the most rare. And when it's considered the finest ruby in the world, I know those of you with discerning taste are going to say, you know what? I need that ring, because if you're only gonna do one ruby ring, make it the very finest, and you will never regret buying quality. I know that as a consumer, just like you, right? You never regret buying quality. Yes. And this one's done in your precious metal setting. Talk about that, Michael, for anyone who's new and just tuning in, because I love that it's a two-tone design. This one features the sterling silver palladium alloy with a hint of that rose gold.
Exactly. In the 18-karat gold, absolutely. What this is it's American-made. It's pure silver and palladium that have been melted together. The reason silver tarnishes is because of the copper. Copper oxidizes. So how do you get rid of it? Well, if you get rid of most of the copper and replace it with palladium, you no longer have oxidization. But it's not a surface coating. It's melted inside the silver. By the way, it's an American invention. We buy it just across the lake here out of Buffalo, New York. So proudly made in America. We take real 18-karat gold, of course, for that two-tone plating. And then you have the finest Burmese ruby. And in this particular ring here, the ruby, these stones at the end are a quarter carat each. The other ones are 15 points each. I've always said this if you follow me on TV. You can make a 2-carat cluster using 100 stones or 10 stones. 10 stones is better. Why? Because you get a bigger stone individually. So these stones usually sell for higher price per carat. But because I bought all the rough when I was in Mogok, you're getting it directly from me. I literally bought the rough, the gem-bearing gravel, from the miners. I paid them cash on the spot, and I took it with me. That's how I'm able to get this at this price.
Because money talks, Michael Valitutti, right?
Yeah,
They're like, wait, you're buying cash? Okay, you're buying in cash. It's like when you make an offer on a house. If a cash buyer swoops in, you're out of luck, right? That this is why we love having a connection like Michael Valitutti, who's been in the industry for more than 30 years. And Michael, your incredible ruby ring is just so pretty on the finger. I love the bypass design design. It's sort of a beautiful sort of crossover design. A little bit of that sweeping curve adds an elegant touch. The beautiful 18 karat rose gold sort of softens it, so it's not too gold, it's not too silver. You get this beautiful two-tone look. It'll go with all the other jewelry in your wardrobe, but that ruby color is just to die for. It has depth, it has saturation. They're beautifully sorted, they're perfectly matched, and you are getting the most gorgeous color, the most expensive ruby in the world, and you're getting it really for a song today. I mean, this is a really great, great buy. We do have flex pay for everyone. Again, the total carat weight is just shy of 2 carats, so breathe on it. It's 2 carats worth of that pigeon blood red Burmese ruby. You're going to be so thrilled with your purchase. I'm excited for all of you because it's not every day, Michael. I mean, I've been presenting gems. It all began with you more than 15 years ago. Been here on HSN for 5 years now, and we don't get to do Burmese rubies very often. No. And tell us why, because it's a tricky spot, right, to get your gems.
It's not just that it is a tricky spot and all that, and I'm glad I got the opportunity to go there in January 2020 before it closed down a few months later. But everybody wants it. Burmese rubies don't sell for this price. The only way for me to get it, I literally, and there's a lot of video of me there, but there's video of me actually making the deal, and I'm buying literally buckets of what we call gem-bearing gravel. And I have it here in a little polybag, that gem-bearing gravel. In that, there's various other stones, but the rubies are embedded in here. And this is how you buy it just like that. It's actually in a big, sort of like a copper plate. They use to sieve it. And we just put it in a plastic bucket. They weigh it, and you take out the $100 bills. It's exactly how it's done right there. By doing that, I'm able to cut out every single middleman. If I had to go to Bangkok and buy this ring would be $300, it'd be $650, $750 on there. It wouldn't be $355. It's because I do what I do that I can bring you this size, this color and clarity at that price. You can always buy a ruby, but you can't buy a Burmese from Mogok at this price. This is an opportunity.
It's very, very special. They're actually almost glowing, right? Don't they almost glow in sunlight, Michael?
They do. Yeah, they do. Matter of fact, here I have an actual pen light here, which is a black light, and I can demonstrate that there. Here, look, they're actually fluorescing. And the reason is that they have a very high chromium content. Chromium is what makes a ruby red. And the more of it has, the better it is. This part of the world has a lot of chromium. And what happens is with the crystals that the chromium tends to concentrate itself in the center of the crystal. So when you buy other rubies, you're getting different layers of the rubies. Do you understand that? But this has been pre-cleaned by nature. So it formed, then it traveled. It took maybe 100 million years for it to get to where it finally landed. In that journey, it got knocked around, and only the core, you're getting the center. It's like when you make yourself a sandwich, isn't the center always the best part? You know what I mean? That's exactly what you're buying here, right in the juicy center.
That's right. It's like the filling of an Oreo cookie. It's the best part.
Exactly.
However, this might be our only presentation. They are going very, very quickly. I'm going to invite you to place your order online. Go to hsn.com. Here's your item number. There's 150 left. 2 minutes or sell out. 781627 is your item number. Today we have FlexPay, 5 FlexPay on all of our jewelry. If you're just tuning in, I want you to know something that's really important if you're kind of thinking about your fall holiday gifting. There's only one other visit with Michael Valitutti before the end of the year, and it's at the end of November. So for the next 2 months, there's no other Michael Valitutti shows, as far as we know, as far as we have planned. So if you see something you love today, red is the color of passion. Red is the color of fire and energy. Red is the color of love. Red is the color of the holiday season. Red might be your birthstone. It might be the ruby if you're a July baby. If you know someone who either had a baby in July, you could gift it to them to celebrate the birth of a child. You can give it to them over the holidays. You have until the end of January to make your final decision. Or if you're just one of our beloved gem collectors here on HSN and you're saying, Sarah, I just want to know what is the finest ruby in the world. That's all you need to know. Look no further. It is considered the finest ruby in the world. The color is unparalleled. The clarity is exceptional. It's everything you want in a ruby ring. It's beautiful, it's refined, it's graceful, it's pretty, it's sophisticated. And today we can get it out to you. You're going to wear it, you're going to treasure it for years and years to come. And every time you look down at your hand, you're going to say, wow. Because I was doing that while Michael was talking. I was just kind of holding out my hand like this and going, okay.
Top-notch material. It really is. Well, we've had Grizzly Emerald. I mean, notice this, the Grizzly Emerald, the Granditerate. Have you seen, Sarah, one poor quality stone this show? No. I don't do that. Everything I present is top-notch. There's the proof.
By the way, I think that Granditerite is almost completely sold out from last hour. So if you're just checking in, coming home, finding out what's happening here on HSN, check out our first hour of Michael Valitutti, 781-627. That's your new ruby ring. There you go. I'm excited for you. Congratulations. Okay. Well, we promised you a fiesta. We promised you a big party. We're gonna celebrate like we've never celebrated before. We're gonna bring you one of Michael Valetutti's most famous signature rings in the entire Michael Valitutti collection of gemstones. For those of you that have been watching and shopping with him for several decades, there's nothing more famous, more highly collectible than his Carnival rings. Well, he's done it again. We've brought it back, and this is his newest design with some of the most rare and exotic stones. There are stones in this ring that you will probably never find in any other design. And today, it's at the lowest price we have ever offered. Today, everyone can play. It's $90 off our regular price. You can get it home for less than $42, 5 interest-free flexible payments. There is an incredible carnival of gemstones. It's one of the most biggest celebrations in the world. It's one of the most colorful. And today, you're gonna get all these different shapes, all these different sizes. But Michael, the variety of gemstones here, there's not any other ring I have ever presented that had 18 different varieties of gemstones.
Yeah.
So take us on a tour. What are we looking at?
I'll take you on a tour. 26 stones, 18 different varieties. I have upgraded the Carnival. This one now includes the best gems I've ever done. It now includes the rare Amethyst Amethyst. Burmese Ruby. We just had a ring with Burmese Ruby. This has Burmese Ruby in it. This has the new Grizzly Emerald. It has Podparacha Sapphire. You heard me. Podparacha Sapphire. It has the Cobalt Spinel. It has the Tanzania Aqua, that super dark Tanzania Aqua that I did that special back in August. It has it in here. It has 2 of the Congo Tourmaline. It has Alexandrite. It has Dauphine Apatite, green sapphire, chrome diopside, citrine, 2 tanzanites, peridot, T-My sapphires, royal blue sapphires, yellow sapphire, London blue topaz, Tanzanian amethyst, red garnet, almandine garnet, rhodolite garnet, etc., etc., etc. 26 stones. This now works out to be $8.03 a stone. Go to Tucson. You think you can buy Podparacha for $8? In your dreams. You think you can buy Cobalt Spinel for $8? No way. But you can buy all those exotic varieties, including Alexandrite, that sells for hundreds of dollars a carat, in one ring, delivered to your door in your size. That's what I'm talking about. That's a very special band here. You have everything in one ring. A total celebration of all the exotic gemstones you've ever coveted at a price that makes everything super affordable.
And I love that because all you do is wear this one ring and you're an instant gem collector.
Yes.
You'll be an instant gemstone connoisseur. You can learn more about gemstones. You can take a look at the ring. You can go ahead and find out more about Podparacha Sapphire, one of the most incredibly rare and exotic sapphires in the world, one of the few that has its very own name. The apatite is that neon blue, the alexandrite, the cobalt spinel. I mean, that was one of the rings we showed you last hour. It's this riveting, regal blue, spectacular, glowing, intense spinel color. The Grizzly Emerald is here, so you get those beautiful, lush and verdant greens, sapphires, peridots, tanzanite, 26 stones, and Michael did the math. Thank you for doing this. He said it comes down to $8 a stone. And even if you went to Tucson, which Michael and I have spent many years traversing through all the tents and all the beautiful displays at the largest gemstone show in the entire world, you don't find stones like this for $8. You couldn't make the ring for the price that we have it for here today. And that does not include all the precious metal to consider as well. The solid sterling silver, palladium alloy. It also has these beautiful 18-karat yellow gold accents, so it has this beautiful, rich, and beautifully detailed scroll work. It's a nice wide ring, by the way. It's ½ an inch across, but look at the depth. I mean, it has a fully finished undergallery. This ring has some weight to it, Michael. This is a serious piece of, okay. 8.5 grams. Yeah, you can feel the weight of this piece. It's impressive.
And we made it that way because we make our rings very structurally sound. Why? Because we don't want you to lose a stone. By the way, there was a fully 1-year guarantee, but we want to make these rings so you're going to, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have pulled that from here. We want to make these so you own this for the rest of your life. Look at how well made that is. Look at how thick that is. Now, that doesn't mean that it's uncomfortable. It's going to be very comfortable to wear, but you get all the stones. It's not just about the stones, it's how well it's made. When you run your finger on top of it, it's nice and smooth. Look at that amethyst. Look at that. There's the podparacha there. Look at all these stones. Look at the topazes. Look at that. That's alexandrite right there. Look at that. Dauphine apatite. You've got it all here. The tanzanite. Everything you want in a band. All in one ring at one amazing price.
This is like a gemology lesson in a ring, Michael. And that's what we love about having a direct-to-the-source contact like the one and only Michael Valitutti. He is a graduate gemologist. Michael, I'm going to give everyone an update, and then I would love for you to do a little tour of that ring one more time and just point out the stones because it's great for everyone who's at home. But here's the update. We are very, very busy. And what we have is all we have in this ring. At this sale price, which is the lowest price we've ever offered, $90 off. This is our final quantity. It's our final show of the year that we'll present the Carnival Ring. This is your chance to get $90 off. It's still a great buy at $299. I would pick it up in a heartbeat at $299 for what you're getting here today. But to get it home for less than $42 on FlexPay, never been a better opportunity for you. I just don't want you to miss out. Grab your size. Would you say order true to size on this one, Michael? I would.
Oh, yeah, I would order true to size. Now, ladies, if you're like me, as soon as I turned 60, everything changed. I swell up now. I have a pizza, that's it. So basically, I would go up a size. That's my body. You know your body. These fit true to size. An 8 is an 8, a 9. But if you tend to swell up, I would go up a size. That's what I would do, but you know your own body.
That's true. If you're hovering between sizes because it's the full shank all the way around, and there was a fully finished undergallery, you want a little bit of wiggle room, that's a great idea. And it's already a big customer pick. So you already have this incredible following. You have the #1 best-selling ring in Michael Valututti's entire collection. This is it. This is his #1 bestseller. You can kind of follow the crowd. And if you're like me, I like to read the movie reviews before I go to the movie. I like to read restaurant reviews before I spend a lot of money at a nice restaurant. I want to know what I'm getting. And when you see those rave reviews and you know they paid the higher price, you know it's a perfect time to treat yourself to something so luxurious. You will treasure it for a lifetime. You'll pass it down from generation to generation. It really will become an heirloom ring in your collection. So Michael, if you don't mind doing our little gemstone tour again, I love that.
I will.
We've got 3 minutes, but I know you can do it because you're a graduate gemologist. To point out some of these stones.
There it is. Okay, well, there you have a wonderful, beautiful Baguette Peridot there. There you have your wonderful topaz. By the way, no, that's the aquamarine. That's the Tanzanian aquamarine that you're seeing there. There's the Dauphine apatite. Sorry, it goes in the opposite direction from what I'm seeing on the screen there. There is your wonderful, beautiful Imperial Russian Cobalt Diopside. There is your Amethyst amethyst that you're seeing there. I want to just show you. Oh, there's the Dauphine apatite. There's the emerald. There is the Cobalt Spinel right over there. That's the color-changing garnet that comes to us from Tanzania. You got here another topaz. Oh, there's that pink sapphire. Take a look at it. There's the podparacha right there at the bottom. See the podparacha? There it is. It is absolutely gorgeous. You have here in one ring Pod Paracha. By the way, that's why I'm not running that anymore, because our buyer said, "Can we reorder?" I said, "No, I don't have Pod Paracha. I'd have to make you a different version without Pod Paracha." This is the one that has the Dauphine Apatite, the Alexandrite, the Pod Paracha, the Congo Tourmaline, the Tanzanian Aqua, the Cobalt Spinel, Grizzly Emerald, Burmese Ruby, Amethysta Amethyst, Canary Yellow Sapphire from T-Mine, Almandine Garnet, Rhodolite Garnet, Peridot, Swiss Blue Topaz, Citrine, and also the Madeira Citrine from Rio Grande, London Blue Topaz, Swiss Blue Topaz, Tanzanian Amethyst, Red Garnet from Mozambique, Chrome Diopsides, Green Sapphires, Tanzanite, you get 2 Tanzanites, by the way, and Citrine from Brazil. That's a lot of gemstones.
It is a lot of gemstones. I hope you all were taking notes. There will be a test at the end of the show. Or did you get all that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is so much fun to own a ring like this. I'm sure you don't have anything like it in the world. And that's what makes this collection so special here at HSN. You will wear it, you will treasure it. Every time you look down at your hand, you're gonna give it a little turn, a little spin, and maybe you'll say, oh yeah, there's that peridot. Oh gosh, I see the garnet. Or maybe you're gonna fall in love with that tanzanite, the grizzly emerald. You'll search for the apatite, the alexandrite. You will have something that you're just gonna have so much fun wearing, and you're gonna get so many compliments when you wear it. We're gonna give you about a minute to make sure that you're getting in on the best value we've ever offered on this #1 best-selling ring. But congratulations to all of you that have already placed your order. Here's what we have left. You can see that little countdown on the right-hand side of your screen. And that does not take into account the over 100 people I have on the phone right now. So if you can, just jump the line. Go to hsn.com, 776-529. You'll get his #1 best-selling Carnival ring at the lowest price we have ever offered. It is his signature look. And Michael, you've done other Carnival rings, but even if they have your previous versions, they don't have these stones, right?
No, I sold my previous version at this price. This has Alexandrite, Pod Paracha, Grizzly Emerald. Those are 3 of the rarest stones on the planet, and it's included. You get everything you see here. Pod Paracha, Alexandrite, those stones sell for hundreds of dollars a year. Dauphine Apatite, color-changing garnet. You're getting the aquamarine. That's aquamarine from Tanzania. That's aquamarine in the center. That's not topaz, aquamarine. Look at these incredible gemstones. $8 a stone. That includes the mounting. It includes the warranty. In your size for $8.03 a stone? Are you kidding me? You can't buy good candy for $8.
Okay, let me give you some updates. Do we still have all the sizes? That's right. We are almost getting ready to lose size 12, but right now, if you call right now, I still have almost every single size, and I just don't want you to miss out. It is a celebration. It is the circle of life. It's some of the most incredibly exciting and rare and exotic gemstones in the world, and it's all in one ring. If you only wear one ring, if you only travel with one ring, I hope this is your new signature ring. It's Michael Valitutti's signature ring, and now it can be yours today. And I just think you're going to be absolutely thrilled with your purchase. I love looking down at my hand when I wear this ring. I love the colors, I love the variety, and it just tells a story. And that's what we love about our jewelry. Jewelry that tells a story. It is a trip around the world, a trip around the globe. And maybe that just celebrates your life's journey, all your travels, all your adventures, the ups and downs, and something to really celebrate a very special occasion. So I'm so glad that so many of you are diving in. They are selling out, about 200 left, and over 100 of you on the phones. Let's go next. So Imperial Topaz. Wow, wow, wow. I told you these 2 hours were gonna be some of the most amazing sort of gemstone stories we've been able to tell in a very, very long time. And this is Michael's first presentation of Imperial Topaz in more than 20 years on television. And if you've seen how many hours that Michael Valitutti has been on television, right, in countries all around the world, Michael, I'm blown away. You've never shared Imperial Topaz with the world before. Today, we have the ring, we have the earrings. So tell us how it came to be and why Imperial Topaz. What makes this so special?
It is a very special stone. It's only found in one place in the world, in Ouro Preto, Brazil. I actually have photographs and video, which I airtabled. Hopefully they'll show it. But I actually visited the mine. I had to get special permission when I went to Brazil. There it is. Now, there they are digging it out. And it forms just like the emerald in a layer. So you see, that's called conchiolin, okay, in clay. And you're going to see the Imperial Topaz crystals starting to come to life. And I was there as these were hand dug out. This is only found in Ouro Preto, Brazil. Imperial Topaz is one of the rarest stones in the world. It's unlike any other topaz. It comes out of the ground this color. Let me explain to you about topaz, ladies and gentlemen. All topaz usually is found white, clear. Imperial topaz comes out of the ground. This natural, untreated color. You're looking at the top 0.1% of all topazes. Again, topaz found in other countries, always white, clear like glass. Only Imperial Topaz on Ouro Preto is a stone that has this natural topazy, orangey, yellow, creamy color that no other topaz has. It's a very hard stone, 8 on the hardness scale. It's untreated. It will not fade. And it was discovered and mentioned in writings as early as 1751. It's funny because near Ouro Preto, where this stone is mined, they also have a very famous mine that excavates gold. Those two mines are what made Brazil, Brazil. That's why the Portuguese put all the money, the royal family, to develop Brazil as a colony because of this gemstone and the gold mine that was just on the other side of the mountain. So it's only found in this place, and I had the pleasure of actually visiting it and seeing these gemstones pulled out of the ground. It is so rare, so exotic. I can't believe, Sarah, in one sitting here, there I am showing it, see? Now, that's before it's been polished, but there it is. I actually pulled that out of the ground myself.
Wow.
I am one of the few visitors that has ever been allowed into this mine because of the high security. I have good friends in Brazil. They allowed me in the mine. It's open pit, and they've been mining in this area since 1768. It's unbelievable. I mean,
that's kind of hard to wrap your brain around. But I'm not surprised that this stone was one of the most popular in the Portuguese royal family, and why, you know, people fight over continents for gemstones. It's because of this color. Come on in and take a look. And I love when you guys do the side-by-side of Michael Valitutti's beautiful sources as well. And then we can kind of put them neck to neck. Yeah, thanks, guys. It's a beautiful shot. So you can see why this stone, Michael, I've never presented Imperial Topaz. I know we've shown other gemstones in the past, and they said, oh, it looks like Imperial Topaz. This is the real deal. It's that beautiful golden champagne orange peachy glow that is very, very pretty. It's very romantic. And again, it's a very rare, extremely expensive stone. The only reason you're getting it is the same reason we're showing you all these beautiful designs today, is that Michael goes to the source. He has those relationships. He's built those over decades and decades in the industry, and it is rarely seen. In 20 years, if Michael Valitutti can't show it on television, that means no one's getting their hands on this. You can choose the ring, sizes 5 through size 12, or the earrings.
Yeah, it's extremely rare. It's basically, it's the only topaz in existence that is not color treated. All other topazes are white, and they treat them to make them blue and pink, and I sell those too, and they're great. But this is naturally colored, no treatment. That's why it's called Imperial, also known as precious topaz. It's in a completely different category.
I love it. It is so warm, it's so rich, it's so exotic, and it's going to be like a one-of-a-kind. It really will be one of the most prized additions to your jewelry collection. I can't wait for you to get that home, but we're gonna move on. Everything in the show is limited. It's almost like a trunk show, like a collector's showcase. So gem collectors, I hope you're celebrating. I hope you're treating yourself. We don't get to do 24-hour gem events very often. We've got 20 minutes to shop with Michael, and we've saved some of the best for last, including, I think are we gonna do tourmalines? Let's do tourmaline. And this is one of the few items that has been seen before, but I will tell you, They were so popular. They sold out in their very first airing. We finally have them back in stock today. And I might grab that tourmaline bracelet from last hour, because if you are a tourmaline lover, this is another multi-tourmaline design that will match the bracelet we had last hour. So add this to your order. It's finally back in stock. 757468 is your item number. Michael, these are so beautiful. And for anyone who has seen tourmaline, in the past, usually when you see tourmaline, it's sort of done in those opaque stones that are kind of all those kind of shades of the earth. They're beautiful, but they're certainly not nearly as vibrant or as clear as this. So this tourmaline is different.
I didn't think as a gemologist that I would ever see tourmaline like this. I'll be honest with you. I have gave up on, even on the other network, I stopped showing it for a while. It was all opaque, and because it's fibrous, the way it forms and all this up and down the C-axis, and it combines with other minerals, so it can be kind of a sleepy stone. This was the newest find when I was in Tucson. They showed it to me, the Congo tourmaline. I thought they were kidding. Here it is. Look at this. Here's the rough, and it's full color spectrum in these earrings. The indicolite, which is the blue, all the way up to the rubellite. You have the entire spectrum of tourmaline in one earring. Look at that. Look at the quality. This is the clearest, brightest tourmaline I've seen as a professional gemologist, and I started my career in 1980, 42 years in this business. I've never seen material like this. Even at the Carlsbad Museum at GIA, I did not see tourmaline on display that quality, this consistent. This is breaking all the rules. It's the newest, most exciting gem find. It's because of COVID you haven't heard a lot of it. I have the source, because mining is very depleted right now, and I'm able to bring it to air. What you're seeing there on the screen, folks, is the best I've ever seen in 4 decades. No heat treatment, no radiation. It's perfect. It's perfect. I think it's perfect.
I have to kind of pick my jaw off the floor. when I look at Orshi's ear, can you see how beautiful these are and why they've been so popular? They sold out the moment they premiered on HSN, a little over 1 inch in length, so they're the perfect length. They're not too short, they're not too long, they're beautifully articulated, they're fully finished. Everything that goes in your ear is all precious metal, solid sterling silver, it's bathed with palladium. And then you've got that wonderful 18 karat gold tone, touch of class, touch of glamour. I love the design. Do you see this? So there's one station at the top, you've got one stone in the center, and then you've got this beautiful rainbow bar station around the bottom. And then all the way around the back, you can see they're fully finished. You've got nice big oversized clutch backs. If I have a chance, I'll show you the bracelet from last hour. We can pop up that item number. We did have a multi-tourmaline bracelet last hour. If you love this stone, or if you never knew this stone, so could be so classy, could be so elegant, so good, could be so sparkling. I mean, the brilliance of those stones is, I think, what surprises me the most. Yeah.
Yes, the crystals actually have a shot of where I'm shining, and I can't do everything live on air here, but I'm actually shining a light through the actual crystals, and you can see how brilliant. There it is. That's the one I want. There, natural clarity. Like, I didn't do that. Mother Nature made that. I've been to tourmaline mines all over the world, and they occur. It was called an igneous rock called a pegmatite. Well, pegmatite, because they form with a lot of heat, tend to increase, I'm being a geek here, the amount of inclusions in a stone, okay? You get that in pegmatites. Do you know how rare it is to get this? And do you know why I think it happened? I'll tell you why. The Republic of Congo is in the middle of Africa. So I think it was spared the geological forces, that what we call metamorphism, when continents push together. And I think that's why these stones formed in such a pristine manner. That's why.
Lovely.
That's on the exam.
There's the bracelet number, by the way, if you guys can just hold that up for a moment. If you missed the tourmaline bracelet from last hour, 077436, thanks guys. So you can put the whole look together. But these really are a standalone pair of earrings. I love that they have every color represented. So add that to your order. 757468 is your item number. Okay. Which one, guys? Tell me what gemstone. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're like, oh, it's a number. I'm like, I don't have numbers. Okay. I just have beautiful rings in front of me. Okay, everybody wanted to see the demantoid garnet one more time. Michael.
Yeah,
give us the short scoop on this one.
Okay, very, very quickly here. I'm just setting it up here on my turnstile. Okay, demantoid garnet, it's a variety of the andradite series. It's actually per carat. It's the most expensive garnet in the world. It was originally discovered in the Ural Mountains back in the 1868. It gained popularity due to a famous designer called Carl Fabergé. He incorporated the stones in his famous Fabergé eggs, and it became very popular with the czars of Russia and the imperial family. It's almost not found anymore. By the way, very hard, very durable. It has a dispersion higher than diamond. The diamond is 0.044. The dispersion of this is 0.057. Very, very rare. Untreated, durable, and it's the most expensive garnet in the world. Right now, it's only mined in Namibia in a mine called the Green Dragon Mine. I have connections. I'm able to get it. You're looking at the rarest garnet on the planet right there. In these 2 hours, that
ring looks like it came out of a museum. It's so fabulous. Yeah. I can't believe the price. It is simply the most expensive, the most rare, and one of the most unique garnets in the world. So we're gonna say final call on that one. Thank you for all of your orders. Welcome in, everyone. It's Michael Valitutti, I'm Sarah, and we're talking about one of my favorite subjects, jewelry. And I hope you find something sparkly and pretty today. Okay, we're finally gonna get to the cobalt blue ring. Ooh, here we go. I can't wait to share this with you because Michael, you did debut another cobalt blue spinel piece and I missed it and it sold out. So we are bringing in a new design in cobalt blue spinel for the first time today. I'm also gonna hold up this beautiful, gorgeous cobalt blue spinel pendant that's also gonna be available in the collection. But let's start with the ring. I didn't know spinel came in this color, Michael.
Yeah, it was originally discovered in, I believe it was Vietnam, and they call it cobalt spinel because cobalt is an element, of course, from our table of elements. And there it is, look at that. Now, this cobalt spinel is colored by the element cobalt. Now, if you remember from chemistry, cobalt is one of the purest blue colors known to man. When a gemstone has cobalt in it, look out, because you're going to have a color that's unlike any other color in the world. When you get this out in sunlight, it literally glows cobalt blue. It was the newest discovery at the Hong Kong 2019 show, which, by the way, was the last Hong Kong show. And I was there. I found it. Oh, my goodness.
When I saw this color, and I don't even know if our photography can do it justice when you get it home.
Look at it.
It almost, it's so brilliant. It's so saturated. It's so luminous. And relatively new to so many of us. I've never seen cobalt blue spinel like this. It is brand new. You're the first to see it. It's this beautiful, gorgeous, elegant pear-shaped design. And when I see a pear-shaped ring, I think of old Hollywood. I think about some of the most glamorous and most beautiful, refined women in the world. I think about heads of state. I think about royalty. I mean, there's a beautiful, regal and elegant look to it. It's very elongating. It's very flattering on the finger. And then you've got this incredible cluster design, ovals and pairs and rounds, but such an intense and luminous blue. This blue, and you'll see it again here up close, it looks almost like it's lit from within, Michael. I'm just gonna slide this off my hand so we can get a little extra sparkle here, but it does almost look like one of the finest sapphires in the world.
You know, and I'll tell you how I found it, and I shouldn't even say this. The trick to going to a gem show, everyone kind of starts in the middle. I find some of the best discoveries literally in the back, in the corner of the gem floors. And why? Because those are new vendors that aren't used to coming to a gem show. They're usually the guys with the best prices and the newest finds. I jumped on it like you wouldn't believe. I had it tested right there. I took it to a lab. I paid $350 to have it tested. I had to know exactly, was it what I thought it was? Came back, bought everything he had. That's why I have it. Nobody has this. I mean, look, you're doing gem shows all the time. Who has ever shown you this stone? It was one of the newest things discovered before COVID, before it shut everything down.
You think you've seen it all until you realize you don't know anything, and you haven't seen anything yet, right? Because, Michael, you bring us some of the most beautiful designs. I still have a fabulous pendant coming up. There is a pair of matching earrings coming up. If you love this color, if you love anything that's a ravishing blue, that's a divine blue, that's a saturated blue, that's an electric blue, that really sweeps you off your feet, this is why blue is the #1 most popular color in the gemstone world today. Those are the earrings, which are just to die for. They look like something out of a red carpet show. They look like something out of a catalog from Sotheby's. I mean, they really look like something that would just go for thousands and thousands of dollars at an auction. The Panther necklace is just like blowing my mind right now. But
I love it.
I want everyone to get in on the ring. And if you are just tuning in, know that the craftsmanship is superb. Everything that Michael and his team, these are all assembled for you in Canada. They're all designed in solid precious metal, solid sterling silver, palladium alloy, fully finished under galleries. They're beautifully weighted. They don't spin, they don't flip. They've got this wonderful ornate detail with the 18-karat gold accents. It is so beautifully set, Michael. There is not an inch that isn't covered in that Cobalt Spinel.
It's so true. And one of the hardest things is that when you're dealing with the color of blue, blue is what we call a darker toned stone. So it can be a challenge sometimes with a darker blue indoors. Now notice, I'm not there shining a flashlight on it. You can see the color right there in the studio. These, I've never seen, this is what we call luminosity. This is the highest luminosity stone I've ever seen in my life. Matter of fact, when I was on 2 weeks ago, we showed that picture of me. It was an air table of me holding it and it was shining on my fingers. So it was like, there it is. That's it. There. Look at that. Look at it shining on my leg. Now, those are the stones right there. Where do you see stuff like this? I mean, I was blown away when I saw it. I said, I got to have it.
And you know, Michael, this is why we love gemstones, right? Because it's Mother Nature's finest creations. There's nothing lab created. There's nothing that's been dyed. There's nothing that's been enhanced. This is how Mother Nature intended you to find this stone. We just need Michael to go out into the world and find it for us and bring it back so we can have a divine and sparkling and really one of the most beautiful blue stones. It's something you don't already have. I think you're going to love it. And final call on that one, 781-632. I have matching pieces. And remember, we've not been able to keep the Cobalt Blue Spinel in stock. So it really is a chance of a lifetime for something incredible. Okay, a little hint here. We don't have very many of the matching pendant or the matching earrings, but I'll give you the item number for both so you can shop. The pendant has this beautiful and fabulous design of a panther, very Art Nouveau. I love the wonderful inspiration of a sleek and sexy and strong and fierce panther with the Cobalt Blue Spinel. It's almost like a panther against a starry night. It's incredible. And then we have the most romantic earrings in the world. I've been watching some of those shows, Michael, where it's either shows about royalty in England or the rich and you know, palatial houses of Spain more than 200 years ago, and I'm fascinated by their costumes, by their jewelry, and this is what it looks like when you see those beautiful women decked out from head to toe. Okay, so here's the pendant, and here are the earrings. They're both brand new. Michael, we only have a moment, but let's talk about the carat weight in each, if you don't mind.
Yes, in the pendant, it's 2 carat 26. Very important, the individual size stones go from 19 points to 20, so you're getting the big stones like I mentioned before. In the ring, they go from 10 points to 27 points. It's a carat 93, it's almost 2 carat. In the earrings, it's 3 carat 84. But look,
you see the panther?
I mean, look at the color match.
Look how cool that is.
Whoa.
Look at those.
You know how hard it is to find material like this?
Blue Spinel. I'm absolutely crazy about it. Fully finished gallery on the pendant that does come with the chain. You can anchor that at either the 18-inch length or the 20-inch length, and then the earrings are just precious. Oh my gosh, I would kill for those earrings. They would be so amazing. They'd be so beautiful. Wear those into the holidays. You'll feel like a princess. You really will. Okay, we're not gonna have time for these tourmaline earrings, but I wanna make them available. We have 3 dozen left, and that's kind of the story for anything and everything Michael Valitutti today. If you love the other tourmaline designs that we've had over the last hour or so, in fact, we had this beautiful tourmaline bracelet earlier that had every color of the tourmaline family. That would be a lovely match, but there's many, many ways to put your collection together. Brand new earrings for you, 5 flexible payments. It's only one day that we are offering 5 flexible payments on anything and everything from Michael Valitutti. Okay, here they go. Those are going fast. Okay, one last look at the Carnival Ring, Michael, before we send you off. We're not gonna see Michael for 2 months. He only has one more visit.
What is that about?
Before the holidays. That's all right, Michael. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder. We'll be even more fond of you when you come back in 2 months. So 2-minute special on the Carnival Ring. Michael, give us everything we need to know.
Okay. Are you ready for this? Okay, it works out to be 26 stones, 18 different varieties. It works out to be $8.03 a stone. That includes the mounting. What's important about it? It includes Pod Paracha Sapphire. It includes Dauphine Apatite. These are the newest finds. Alexandrite. Congo Tourmaline, you're getting 2 stones of that. The dark, rich Tanzanian Aqua, the Cobalt Spinel, the Grizzly Emerald, Burmese Rubies. These are the finest stones in the world. The beautiful luminosity of the new sapphires, of course, that I was showing you from Chantanabri. The yellow sapphires, 2 tanzanites, peridots, green sapphire, chrome diopside, citrine, red garnet, amethyst from Tanzania, Swiss blue topaz, London blue topaz, baguettes in the peridot, rhodolites, and Cambodian blue zircon.
From A to Z.
You're getting it all.
You got it. You got it all. Michael, I just wanted to see if you could do it in a minute or less, and you did. Thank you. Thank you. That was fun. If you're just tuning in, here's what you need to know from my side of the studio. We've never done this value on this Carnival Ring. This is probably one of the most craziest values of the day, if not the entire event. It's $90 off our regular price. And boy, we just lost size 9. We just lost size 9. We're about to lose size 10. Do we still have 5 and 12? But we're down to about 100 rings remaining. This is all we have. It's never coming back. This is the lowest price we've ever offered. It's on Flex Pay. It has the most exotic and rare and unusual stones you will find in the world today. And that's what makes it so special. It's one of Michael's signature rings. It's one of his #1 all-time best-selling rings in his entire collection. It has been for years, and I know you're going to love it. I can't wait for you to get that home. Unfortunately, we're out of rings. We're out of time. You can check out everything Michael Valitutti on our website at hsn.com. And Michael, we'll see you the end of November, right?
It's going to be it's my holiday special. You won't believe what I'm going to have for you.
Okay.
We're going out big. It's going to be great.
I can't wait, Michael. You always surprise and delight us every single time. It's been an incredible 2 hours. Check out what you missed online, because those flex pays, they all expire tonight at midnight. But there's still some more shopping to be done. Robert Mann, some incredible designs from Bali coming up, and then a little rarities with Carol Brody. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
HSN is your destination for global jewelry finds. Discover fine silver and gold, unique gemstones, and designs inspired by exotic locations during global jewelry finds. All day today, only on HSN and at hsn.com. Did you know that we have amazing items and deals you'll never see on air? That's right. You'll only find them at hsn.com. We're talking top brands, exclusive names and bundles, plus thousands of products all the time. Discover all our best deals all in one place, including offers you'll see online only. And with hundreds of videos and customer reviews, we make it easy to shop smart. Click, explore, discover, and get more of what you love. Only at hsn.com.